What's happening, everybody? Welcome back to this Forgo, and today we're going to talk about Mai here, a girl that I got all dressed up for today. Wanted to look as spiffy as I could for her because I'm going to try to steal her from Andy because God Almighty, look at her. She is absolutely worth it. Sorry, Andy, but she is devoted to him, so I might be crap out of luck. But anyways, guys, Maisie is gorgeous, man. What a beautiful, beautiful character. And before we get into talking any more about her, I do want to touch on something that I thought was pretty cool for today. And that is they changed time attack back to the way it was. So now it's a lot easier to actually get through this, guys. I got my SS rank on auto with a level 90 Lady Choi. So it's actually really, really easy. And this is actually a good thing because a lot of players are going to be able to get that 300 rubies or get that 600 rubies this weekend, and that is fantastic. I'm actually glad they switched it back, give us a little bit of break of the more challenging content, but I hope they do bring back that challenging content because I do think it is actually good for the game, especially for the future of the game, but this is still pretty damn cool. So all of you that are trying to gain some rubies for Mai or Kula or for future whatever, this is actually a really good thing. Now let's talk about Maisie, right? In fact, before we listen, instead of talking about her, because I've already kind of shed some light on her as far as, when I did that video with Kula and her, we're just going to take her into Guild Raid. We're just going to do live runs with this girl. We're just going to jump in here and go live. So let me switch around my characters here and slap in on Mai, wherever she's at here. Get my red in here. And guys, I tell you what, Mai might surprise you, my friend. She might surprise you big time. So let me see here. We need a different striker. And a striker that actually works really well for her is AG because he actually has bleed for Guild Raid Rugal. He's actually really good for this because he gives her the critical rate and critical damage, which is awesome, guys. Critical rate, not so much because of her core. It's actually going to max out pretty much. She's going to get like 45% crit rate from her core. And then on top of the cards that she has, I mean, it's not that difficult to really max out her critical rate, but she does get decreased skill cooldown. And she also gets the bleed damage for 10 seconds, which is awesome. And it's going to apply to everybody on the screen, right? Keep it as free to play as possible. She's only A2, unfortunately, and I just have these first 2 stones on her. I haven't leveled up her core. You know what? Actually, let's go ahead and just level up this. Why not, right? We'll just go ahead and level up her attack. And then we're just going to use a regular Rugal set. We're going to use our SS3 PG. And then we're going to use these 2 cards to try to get it done, guys, for a lot of extra critical damage. And I'm telling you right, guys, this girl might surprise you, man. She really is freaking strong. She's a bad mofo. So Mai isn't like Kula where she can reset her skills unless she does her default. And her default is just like Kula's. You can really bump up your damage tremendously by doing it. So we're going to try to cue that up. Something else that's really nice about Mai is that her skills really bring her close to the opponent, which is really, really nice. Now, you guys notice that I didn't use AG, and the reason I didn't use AG is because I want to have her skills available whenever I do use him. There we go, there we go, there we go, right? And now she's going to reset her skills for a 100% chance. Come on, come on, come on, get rid of that bleed. I might have mistimed that a little bit, but look at the damage this girl's putting out, guys. It is redonkulous. Like, the damage she's putting out is crazy, not to mention that her survivability is very good because she does have immunity core, and she does have a heal when she gets down to 30% HP. All right, we'll use that default. Okay, and let's go. Excellent. As the man said, excellent, right? I will say this, guys. I really do wish that I had her new 3PG because it does give a nice attack buff, which is nice. Now, Rugal might go into explosion mode here. Yeah, I knew he would. Okay. And then after this, we'll have our Awaken skill ready and we can start plowing it on. And AG should be ready as a striker. Use our default here, try to get some damage. And yeah, she is pretty damn broken, guys. Pretty damn broken, right? Crazy, crazy damn. Look at the damage this girl's putting out. Like, what is happening here? This is an A2 character, my friends. A2. Now, I'm going to see if Rugal's going to do his explosion here. All right, we'll just use our default. Now, I'm not going to use AG just yet. There we go. We break out AG right before we do our 3PG. We do a couple skills. Really, you'll break the meter a lot faster by using your skills instead. I probably should have waited, but I think it'll be fine. Yeah, it's going to be fine. The bleed is still applied. All right, we're just going to keep doing our basics here. Come on, come on, come on, come on. There we go, there we go, there we go. Now, Rugal should do his explosion afterwards, and hopefully we bring an AG, use our awakened skill, use the default to try to plow on some damage here. Perfecto. That, my friends, is what we wanted. And we're plowing it down, guys. We're plowing it down. Nice, nice, nice. And already, guys, 100 billion solo from an A2 freaking character. That is nuts. Like, I mean, you know, guys, we always know what I'm always going to say, right? Like godly, ridiculous, insane, all these little colorful words that we like to use, right? And she is so good. And I wish to God, like, I could A5 her. I mean, I guess I could, but then I'd have to spend a good amount of money, which I really don't want to do, right? I really don't want to do. I'm sorry, guys, man. I spent a ton in the last banner, and I'm really pulling back. But God Almighty, man, I tell you what, if there was a character really worth it, it really would be Mai, man. This damage is nuts, and believe me, it only gets better for her, right? It only gets better. I mean, look at that, 126 billion. A2 character, guys. 126 billion. What do you think she would do, looking lovely, by the way, what do you think she would do at A5? She is crazy, but let me show you something else that's pretty wild. Right now, I'm not, probably going to be able to complete this. We might die, but I want to just show you just how strong she is. So in Tower Trials, guys, I'm at stage 120. I always save this stage for these kinds of videos to show you guys how strong characters are. And Mai actually has a type advantage against this guy, which means she gets a 50% damage buff against him and a 50% damage reduction against Rugal here. They asked for 769,000 CP, right? She's got 132,000. 132,000. Now let me break out a good striker. Now I could use Kula as a striker and get some buffs, but to be honest, guys, I want to heal. I know Mai's got to heal, but I want to use a different healing striker here, right? Maybe some people don't have Kula, but I'm looking for 98 Athena, wherever she might be. Let me find her here in a sec. There she is, right? Get that 30% recovery heal, and hopefully aid in Mai's survivability. But you guys are going to know some pretty awesome things about Mai Z. And one thing is that in her core, guys, she's actually immune to getting stunned. This is actually really, really nice, especially against Rugal, because that's kind of how he locks you down and gets you, right? And the fact that this is 769,000 CP and she only has 132,000 CP is really just going to show you the power level of her, guys. Like, seriously, you cannot bring in A2 characters generally in here and get it done or even do a good amount of damage. But you might be surprised. Hopefully that Rugal set procs. There we go. It did proc, which is awesome. Thank you for the subscription. I really appreciate it. There we go. Okay, so let's go. And look at that. Right there, we should have got stunned. And look at the damage she's doing. Look at the damage she is doing. This is ridiculous. There we go, and do our 3PG. And look at this, guys. A2 character, Melton, stage 120 of Tower of Trials. Right? I am just plowing the damage on here, right? That's all I'm doing. Oh, crap. Okay. Okay, get over here. Do our 3PG again, right? We want to be able to use our awakened skill, but The only time Rugal can get us is when he does his God press. That's pretty much the only time he really can get us. Like right here, yeah, he got us. I walked right into that, boys. Okay, and I'm going to use Kula's striker ability here. Come on, 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 come on. There we go, there we go, there we go. And look at that, guys. She can still keep going through her skills. So if you had this girl at A5, if you had her at A5, guys, she could just bounce around that second skill over and over and over, which is a constant interrupt skill, and she just won't stop. Like, she won't stop. Look at this. This is nuts. I'm probably going to die now. Oh, immunity core kicked in. Oh, man. All I can do is guard, guys. All I can do is guard. All I can do is guard. Okay. Hey, I got hit there. Nice to get that heal. Nice to get that heal. Okay. So we got a nice little heal from Athena there. And this is kind of why I wanted to use Athena. Look at this crap, guys. Do our 3PG. This is nuts, man. This is only my second time using Mai in this thing. Only my second time. Now I dodge. There we go, there we go. I mean, this is insane to me, man. This is insane. I don't have my dodge, so I'm kind of screwed right now. Use that default. And then we're going to hit our Awakened skill. I mean, look at this, guys. This is insanity. I mean, look, I'm going to go ahead and stop, guys. But you can see that she can easily do this. At A2, she can easily destroy stage 120. I'm sorry if I was focusing a little bit there, guys. But seriously, this is insane. This is insane. I wish I would have tried this with Kula beforehand. But Kula wouldn't have the type advantage, which is a big advantage. But this is nuts, guys. This really just shows you the level of power creep and the level of power that this luscious beauty has. She is way more than just looks. They enlarged her damage by a tremendous amount as well as other things, if you get what I mean. Wink, wink, hint, hint. But God almighty, man, she is nuts. Like, it really makes me want to have her at A5. I'm so curious as to how strong she actually is at A5. Holy crap. But to be able to do that, guys, at A2 really just shows you guys, like, if you have this character, right? If you have her, even at level 90, guys, A1, A2, you just saw that an A2 character, even less, guys, probably A1 maybe even, could do a stage 120 tower trial. She's going to help you, especially for a newer player, get a lot of rubies, which is pretty phenomenal, guys. And not to mention, she's going to be insane in that Alexandrite dungeon as well, which I've shown before. But wow, Mai is freaking nuts. So guys, let me know what you think about her. And I do stream on Twitch at 9 p.m. Genie Bliss 7 time. The link is in the description below. And I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you for watching. Y'all take care and have a good one. See you, everybody. Take care.